Well, hi there. I hope you're having or had a great 4th of July weekend. My name is David Koning. I want to introduce myself. I'm a owner and operator of DK Landscaping and Nursery. Thank you for my handy dandy, classy uniform we got going on here. And wanted to kind of tell you that I used the things that we've learned in this course and through these assignments, and I kind of applied it to my everyday life, which is my business. So I've used my business as a tool and a way to go through these assignments and kind of apply them and how to illustrate them through in my business. And so we created a little handy dandy PowerPoint that I would like to try to get up to so you can see. Bear with me while I get this together. Technology is great. I don't know if this is it. Hopefully you can see this. If Let me just get so you can get a reading view. Perfect. Hopefully this is working for you. The final presentation, again, DK Landscaping Nursery, my business created by yours truly. And I really wanted to kind of title this, Finding Green Business Solutions for DK Landscaping and Nursery, and really how we can make it a more sustainable business. And the overview of this is the nursery will benefit by upgrading and fixing items to get the business as sustainable as possible. Try to go green. Introduction, why make these changes? What's so important? And through this assignment, as you probably know, the triple bottom line, but I want to kind of illustrate them. The three main ones is the social impact, environmental impact, economic impact, and I like to throw in and also maybe financial impact. Because sometimes how does it affect the economy? Sometimes it's how does it affect your wallet? Sometimes those are important questions. So, there's Confucius has a quote I wanted to give you. If you think in terms of a year, plant a seed. In terms of 10 years, plant trees. And in terms of 100 years, teach the people. And, you can kind of use that any way, however you did your assignments. But obviously, I like this quote because it has to do with more of plants and trees. But it's the concept that really makes the things that we're learning in this course, is going to be hopefully impacting more than just a few years and a few 10 years. Hopefully, the things that we do to change our businesses will affect forever. And that would just be a great thing. Hey, about the products. In assignment 2, I use cradle to cradle analysis, and as again, you probably might know it, but let me just kind of refresh you. The main things are the social fairness. How is it impacting the community? What does the community think about my business or my product? And material health. I don't think my plants are making anyone sick, or they're eating the dirt, so I think we're good there. Material reutilization. Everything is biodegradable other than the container, which we discuss later. And I think other than that, everything else breaks down. So it really can't really harm the environment too much. And really, with the oxygen produced by the plants, the product is a good thing to the environment. And renewable energy. Everything breaks down. Everything is nutrients. So really, again, it's kind of in this particular product, kind of the same thing as material realization. Water stewardship, that was the number big and wrong thing with this business. And my over to the right strategic option is well water. And that's really the main way, but and really not the perfect way, but it's the best way other than using drinking water, which we're using now. Hey, here's the three main topics I picked in assignment 3 that really generates impact to the triple bottom line. And the first one was site energy systems design. And that main title, that main subject, I picked 3 things that really kind of stood out in that group. And solar panels were the number one thing. Not really 100% perfect in my book when it comes to my personal business, since I have only 100 square foot office for my business, which is really great because in the book it says to try not to have unusable space, that you're providing air and power and things to try to go as minimal as possible, and I definitely did that there. But the solar panels, while putting investment in investigation into that, it would cost me close to $3,000 or more, even to $4,000 to get my roof solar paneled, and the average cost is $7 to $9 per watt for installation. And since my air conditioner is only 500 watts, it would take a long time to get that space, that small little space, really worth the money investment, especially that we're doing a rental. It's just not smart for us. But what we can do is some lower truck ordering, having trucks come bigger orders and less times a month coming to work on the gas emissions. Encourage customers to use our PSTA bus stop that we have right outside the business, and definitely try to do more carpooling, so we're not using as much, again, the CO2 issues that we have in the world today. The second way to impact the triple bottom line is the IEQ and supply chain considerations. Energy Star appliances. Our current business doesn't really have many appliances, so really for our business, we can definitely kind of show we have a better toilet and water conservation in that end, and a better energy air conditioner wall unit. But other than that, maybe your business and your project would be more important to have Energy Star appliances. Producing local, that could be a lot of things. For our product, using local, we'll have less driving to do for other businesses to bring products to us. And also for our plants, we use locally produced horse manure, which helps on getting, instead of using dirt that's taken from another county or another area and harvested and brought to me, it's a lot better to use manure, and it's cheaper that way. Ordering materials locally, same thing. We use horse manure, saves on dirt other places, and it also breaks down and we get it for free. Instead of that manure going to the dumpster, it goes to us. Ordering materials locally can also be ordering nurseries, again, closer, and can also be doing many things to getting containers and things like that just closer and really work. And that's the triple bottom line when it comes to economy. That helps out the local economy. Most importantly, excuse me, sorry about that. We don't want to be here. The water systems and reusing materials, that's most important. Installing a well for water. We actually use more water than naturally replenishes the groundwater, and that's definitely a problem. But for overall, way better than drinking water, that's for sure. Unfortunately, we don't have reclaim, so we got denied for our shallow well, so we can't even get a shallow well. We'd have to go deep well, and installing a well is still, for a rental property, is just not worth it. It would take about 10 years to get back to square one and zero with the initial investment. So it's really not worth for rental. But when we eventually get our long-term place, that is definitely the route we need to go. Rainwater, but we can still be harvesting rainwater from water barrels, which is very inexpensive. Most barrels are $20, and plus the accessories. Yeah, sure, it takes a little more time, but at least we're not harvesting from the ground as much. And there's other solutions like harvesting water from the air conditioner. Having drip systems, so you're really not having water just splash all over the place. Those are different ways we can contribute and not waste the water we get. Reuse containers. I have a lot of customers bring me containers back. I try to get people to bring containers back because it saves me money, but it keeps the plastic out of the dumpsters and out of the dumps, and keeps that plastic to be continued to be reused, because the containers last for a very long time. And same thing with the PVC pipes that I use and other items. I try to reuse pieces, so I don't have to go buy out for more, but also, again, so the plastic is not through into the system. And here's a recap. The main goal of this business and to this assignment is to have the business to have environmental stewardship and the best sustainable practices. All of these recommendations will add much value to the customer's perspective, what they think about the business, and can be used to our projects as well. Sorry, your projects. Renewable energy systems can potentially save the company a lot of money over the life of the system and over the life of the business. We just started out, we're renting, so we can't put a lot of forever systems in, but maybe some of your systems, and definitely for our future, we'll definitely be able to apply those. The benefit when creating a positive company image and positive work environment is priceless. After the change is made, the world will have one more business striving to be a part of a healthier planet. So I'm hoping you can find me again. Here we are. Cool. So one more time, I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope maybe you have any recommendations, or hopefully maybe I added some insight to your projects and your life that you can use for your next sustainability project. And hopefully we learned a lot. And I wanted to thank you very much for listening. I hope you have a great 4th of July weekend. If you're watching it over the weekend, be safe. And also try not to do too many fireworks, because we don't want that in our air. So have fun. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And if you ever need some plants, definitely stop by DK Landscaping Nursery, because we are definitely thinking about the triple bottom line and hoping that you see it too. Thanks so much. God bless. Have a great day.